It was hot dogs for lunch and pancakes for breakfast. That's it. There was no scrambled eggs. There was no toast. There was fucking nothing. So I had to go there in the mornings, and I'd eat the fucking, I love syrup. I love the fucking taste of maple syrup. Who the fuck doesn't? But between 2 minutes, my eyes would get red. I'd start blinking. My throat would shut. It was a fucking nightmare. So we decided. My mom and I sat down one day, like when I was 6, and we decided, Joey, listen. My mother was old school Cuban. She told me to fucking just go and play with the fucking dogs. But after I play with the dogs, I keep washing my hands. Wash your hands, wash your hands. And after you wash your hands well, wash your face so it doesn't. And you know what, guys? It worked. It worked. I was telling my neighbors, they have a dog named Molly, a short-haired pit. And I go, these are the dogs that this little hair would get into my fucking nose, and I'd go off the boundary. They couldn't even believe it. They're like, and you're allergic to dogs. The other day I went over there, I was sitting on their porch. She was sitting on my legs, and I'm fucking petting her. She's a great dog. I'm petting her, and Frank looks at me and he goes, you're really allergic to dogs? I go, listen, we worked on it. We played with so many dogs that we broke the allergy. Today, 2021, I eat pancakes 3 times a year. Not fucking 2 stacks, not 3 stacks. 1 with a little bit of syrup, a little bit of butter. I eat it, and nothing happens. That's the most I can handle. It's 3, maybe 4 times. There's a little breakfast place called fucking Stacks, close to my house. Holy shit, they make Nutella pancakes. They make fucking banana pancakes with little bananas on top, and it tastes like banana cream pie. I mean, I'm not into that sweet shit, but I've tasted them. Fucking delicious. My point being that I overcame that fucking my allergies. My mom forced me to overcome these allergies. Circle back to 2010. 2011, 2012, who the fuck knows? I don't fucking know. No, 2013, I put my daughter in school. My daughter's born, and a year later, 3 months later, we're in daycare, whatever the fuck it was. We try to get her social skills. So it had to be like 2015. I find out one day that I can't bring peanut butter. She can't pack peanut butter to the fucking school. I nearly lost my mind. My mind almost fucking blew the fuck up. Because I'm like, what are you talking about? And they're like, yeah, because if other kids are allergic to peanuts, so what does that have to do with my fucking kid? If my kid's not allergic to peanuts, what's it have to do with that? So I fucking never thought about it again. Then one day I was taking a flight from like L.A. to San Diego, and fucking there were no peanuts. I'm stoned to the gills. I'm looking forward to these fucking peanuts. And that's the day Southwest don't put out the fucking peanuts. Now, am I a peanut dude? I like peanuts. I like peanuts in a Snickers bar. I like a couple things with peanuts. But I get on the fucking plane that day, and I'm looking forward to these peanuts and these goddamn pretzels. For some reason, I'm looking forward to the fucking peanuts. And boom, there's no peanuts. I asked the lady, I go, what's going on with the peanuts here? I'm sitting here like fucking patients on a monument. She says to me, there's no peanuts today. We have one passenger that's allergic to peanuts. I was blown the fuck away, guys. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? So because one motherfucker's allergic to peanuts, I can't eat my fucking peanuts? What the fuck is the world coming to? So right away I went home. What stand-up comedy? How your world collides with the rest of the fucking world. So right away I went home, and I had to write a fucking bit on this. I went online, I read about this fucking peanut allergy, and I was blown the fuck away. And I wrote a bit on a fucking simple thing, a peanut allergy, and how the kid, give him a fucking peanut, he ain't gonna die, he's gonna go to the hospital, he'll probably swell up, blah, 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 blah. Let me tell you something. I have said some disgusting things on stage. I have mugged hookers on stage. I have fucking crawled in windows and eaten pussies on stage. I've said some disgusting things on stage. Never have I gotten off stage and somebody said to me, hey, man, we didn't like that joke. It was inappropriate. I talked about a chick pissing on me 20 years. I talked about tons of shit. Nobody ever pulled me aside and said, Joey, this is inappropriate. Do you know how many times I got pulled aside for that fucking peanut joke? Every fucking show, when I would take pictures of people, some set of parents would come up to me and go, "Hey, man, you were funny. We really enjoy you. We like the podcast. We like what you're doing. We like what you stand for." But the peanut joke was offensive as fuck. We have a child that has a peanut allergy, and he could die. I don't know if you understand the whatevers of this. And I would get turned off, and in my mind, tell them to go fuck themselves. Like, just give them that look, like, take a fucking hike with your little fucking faggy peanut kid. You know, what's it got to do with me? You're going to come beat me up on a fucking Saturday night over a fucking joke? So, but eventually, you know, I kept taking my daughter to school. I kept hearing from fucking people, whatever. It was just a joke. I get it. But that stupid fucking joke right there caused me so much fucking heartache. How many people would come at me after the fucking show? I would get emails about it. I would get Facebook messages about it. You know what? It was a simple fucking joke. You know, I stopped saying it. I shot a special. I put on a CD. Whatever. Who the fuck knows what happened? But the bottom line is, it was just a fucking joke, you know? And I really learned from that joke on how people could get hurt. Now, with the same fucking thing from me discovering all these things, because listen, when you don't have a kid, you don't know anything about these things. Like, and I'm sure, you know, you guys are young listening, you're like, Joey, I know about peanut allergies. I know, because you had it. But when I was growing up, there was no fucking peanut allergies. No kids had a fucking peanut allergy. So trust me, this is something that's taken me by fucking storm. The same thing. Again, a bad subject to bring up, but we're going to bring it up. Who gives a fuck? Transsexuals, transvestites, whatever the fuck. Listen, they don't bother me at all. I could care less. I've had 3 dear friends in my life that have been transgenders or had the operation, and we had fun. We laughed about it. It was phenomenal. I had one, you know, Rita O. Me and Josh Wolf have spoken about it repeatedly. She used to carry her old dick in a jar. You know, this chick had the sexual. Yeah. Guys, you have no idea how we had tons of conversations. Now, years ago, it started with, I found out at Colfax Elementary in LA, where we started talking about switching governments, where we started talking about, you know, gender reveal parties and all this stuff. Listen, I'm from the 70s. You know I can't wrap my head around this stuff about a little boy one day waking up and coming to me and saying, I think I'm a girl. This is tough, guys. This is tough to wrap your arms around, you know.